welcome to the stream. Hello, Netventive. Hello, TechJeeper. Welcome. You did make it on time, right at the start. Welcome, K2 Kevin. Welcome, guys. How have you guys been doing? Any new exciting prints for you guys this week? You are on time. I'm actually the one who's probably a little late. 10 minutes late. It's been a busy couple of weeks here at Polymaker chat. Have you guys printed anything? Did you guys like the email that we pushed out with Bearded Printer recently? Have you guys had a chance to read it? I used HTPLA Fire Gradient for the first time. Went well. Ooh, please post what you printed. I'm just pushing out requested model designs all week. Oh, what kind of model designs are you getting? Hello, Tony Wright. It's in the Maker channel. Let me check the Maker channel. The Bearded Printer email filled up my inbox with his self-proclaimed massive ego. No, that's not the point of the email. Chubby's Bumblebee new ride. Oh, is this the one, Polymorph? This is actually so cool. Reacted to your post, Polymorph. Yes, did you guys like the designer highlights? Do you guys enjoy hearing about different designers and the insight to what goes into their creative minds behind printing? This is also a really fun print. This penhead is fun. Welcome to the chat, Pezlas. I have to carve a yellow pumpkin for work. One yellow pumpkin. You have to for work? Contest. This is such a fun print. Kitschy cake dice tower. Okay, since we're on the topic of designers, guys, I need you guys to give me a cool list of designers for me to reach out. Hello, Korea Ricebox. If you guys liked the designer highlight email that we just put out, please give me some other cool designers to reach out to. For those who don't know, this is what we pushed out a couple days ago. I got some really cool answers by Beardy. Some questions here. Filament that he enjoys. I have a huge list of all the designers I've been talking to, trying to coordinate that. Please send it my way. Actually, I was about to send an email, not an email, a Discord message to K2 Kevin today. So K2 Kevin, you can respond to me in chat right now if you're open to it. If you're open to a short interview by Polymaker. Perfect. I will send over the brief to you. It's kind of interesting reading some of the facts about you guys. Like how Beardy got his designing journey started back in like 2018. What was 3D printing like in 2018, guys? We actually displayed these books, these Master Dungeon tomes at Rocky Mountain this year, and it was a big hit. So I'm glad that this is what Beardy chose as his highlight print. It's a trap, it's a trap. Yes, this was the image that Beardy gave me to use. But I hope, do you guys find these questions engaging enough? Like, if you have better questions that you guys would prefer for me to ask designers, please let me know. Here, I'll share with you guys the questionnaire that I send out to designers. It's not a trap, it's not a trap. And you guys tell me if these are interesting and engaging questions that you guys want to know. Or what are questions that you Hi Beardy, we're going over the email highlight that I featured you in a couple days ago. All right, perfect that Beardy is in here too. Do you have any questions that you would have preferred for me to ask you, Bearded Printer? Like any questions that you thought would have been more interesting for me to ask you so I can change it up? It is not a trap, guys. I would have preferred you ask something to the effect of, why are you the way that you are? That's basically my about portion right here. I found out why Beardy is the way Beardy is. What are some answers in here? Oh, a fun fact about Beardy now that we get to know him a little better. He can juggle, he's been skydiving, and he loves peanut butter cookies with milk. I can't think of anything you could have asked. It was good. Thank you, thank you. Tiff was just confessing Polymaker's grand plan to make an AI copy of you. You're right, I'm feeding this into ChatGPT to train it. But thank you, Beardy, for being our first designer in the designer highlight. If you guys have any other cool designers that you guys want to shout out, please drop it in the chat and I'll look them up right now and I'll try to reach out to them. Polymaker affiliated, of course. Hi, Raj. Welcome to the chat. I actually had like a lot of fun getting to know you guys through this. I sent one to Zombie, of course. Zombie is a great maker. And actually, let me send one to K2 Kevin as we speak right now. Sorry, guys. Sending the message to K2 Kevin as we speak. I'm trying to find the questionnaire to send him. So be patient, Kevin, if you're watching this. Sorry. Here we go. I got the questions for you sent over. Hope your interview went well, Beardy. Designer 3D Print SOS. Am I pronouncing that right? Yay, K2 Kevin, I'm glad you received it. We talk a lot about K2 Kevin, which is why I would like to feature you as well. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is 3D Print SOS. Oh! Can you drop your favorite design from them? Perfect. More than a chip and a clip. Do you ever design models just to punish people with bad bed adhesion? Is that a question you'd prefer me to ask? Oh, I believe this is the design, correct, Korea Rice Box? Oh, this is actually a really cool case. I do love all these game accessories. How many models do they have? Oh, 77. More on his site that's not for free, of course. Oh, I see this maker has a lot of different types of prints. Very diverse. Ah, do you guys have a designer who makes anything related to keyboards? I think that'd be fun to highlight. Okay, I'll add 3D Print SOS to the list. It's going to be a very loose list right now. But off the top of your head, if you guys could give me 5 cool designers to reach out to, that would be perfect. Also, did you guys get our filament highlight email? And if so, do you guys have any notes on it? I know we talked previously about how some of you guys would like to see what to print with certain filament along with the specs. So if you guys have any notes for the neon one that just came out, please let me know. Hi, Zombie. If you have, oh, hi, Quantum. Uncle Jesse. I think I've heard that name before. We're talking about cool designers to highlight. If you guys have any suggestions, please drop them in the chat and I'll check them out right now. Oh, I've definitely seen Uncle Jesse's YouTube videos before. Ooh, Fix'em Dude. Let's look this person up. Oh, these are cool designs. Kit Kiln is another one I probably should reach out to. 170 models. Holy crap. Let's look up Karen Chow. Oh, Keek Creations is another one. I believe we did interview her. Dang, I can't keep up. There's so many. There's so many. This is Karen. Let's see her designs. These are cute. Yes, the Kit Kiln is another one. I'll have to reach out to. Actually have met the Kit Kiln before. Pretty cool dude. No AMS too. Yes, I believe Key Creations was the designer who did all of those Flexi Dragons. Girari. Girari design? What do they print? Oh! I know a lot of designers that I like, but most of them I've never chatted with. I have a huge list. I just want to be sure people are okay with me sharing their contact info. I've been very careful in my approach. Thank you, Pez. Oh, I see the public likes Girari. Well, for the ones that Joel does have contact with, I will send Key Creations actually a request also, since Joel has interviewed her before. So I'll have Joel reach out to Key Creations. Have you ever designed something purely to waste someone's filament? Aren't those just like all designs? Especially since I'm getting them contracts with Polymaker, so the overlap might be confusing. So wait, should I reach out to Joel or not, Pez? Should I just wait? Because for Key Creations, Joel has interviewed her before. So I was wondering if I should go directly to Joel for that. Let me know, please. True. Let's have a conversation with Joel. I'll send him a DM. And whoever I'm interested in, I'll send you guys a list, and hopefully whoever can reach out to them. I only reached out to Zombie and K2 Kevin and Beardy because I talk to you guys weekly on chat. So I feel like we have this repertoire now. Do it. Again, guys, I have not printed anything new. Work has been way too busy. Just way too busy for me to think about touching my printer. Did you guys enjoy seeing me fail my quiz last week? I think I did pretty good considering a lot of those answers were... or those answers had double answers. Lantern lore, Patreon things, Turtle Man printables. 3D printing actually isn't my job. I think it's a nice perk of my job to know 3D printing, but I have been a little bit busy with the marketing aspect of it. Thank you, Pez. I think knowing about 3D printing is a big part of my job, though, for sure. Thank you, K2 Kevin. I think I did fairly well considering I don't print as often to really understand some of the terms, but I think I printed enough to get a lot of them. Sometimes reading the product info also helps. The TDS also helps me learn. I'm trying to see where the Bamboo Labs 3D printing test is. Pez, I think you've mentioned this to me before, so if you have the quiz somewhere, please send it to me. Learning is definitely progress. I'm trying to think of what fun things I can create. I think the last thing that I had you guys help me with on stream a couple weeks ago was this Pikachu head. I still have yet to paint it, but I thought it was super cute. Oh, I did get new filament since I went into the office last week. So help me figure out what to print with this filament, guys. Hold on, let me pull it out. I believe this is from our Starlight series. It's like this really deep navy. I'm just not sure what to print with it yet, but I'm excited to try something different. Oh, Pez definitely gave me the quiz. Okay, I don't think I'll take the test today. I think I need to study up a little bit more. Yes, the Discord message around coming from the stream. Yes, yes, yes. Getting messages from Pez and Kevin. That is my Discord update. You know, K2 is correct. I've learned more about my printers from the ones I have gotten off of Facebook Marketplace than I've ever with a printer out of a box. A lot of failed prints on the used things until I figured out the issues. That is definitely how I also learned. I think I mentioned like maybe a couple of months back when I was still fairly new that I didn't know why my filament kept snapping in the tube and why it wasn't extruding properly. I had a lot of fun just like poking around my printer and figuring it out. And also, I know I have you guys to help on Discord and stuff like that, but sometimes I get more gratification of just like tinkering and figuring it out on my own also. So it was cool. Not sure if I did it right. I stuck a needle down the tube and down the nozzle, and it definitely cleared it up. I don't think that was right, but it definitely helped my print out. Yeah, I still have my bag of failed prints sitting next to me. I'll never forget how it's in this Target bag, actually. I'll never forget how it took me like 3 different tries to print the Pochita. I feel so bad. I feel so bad because I just have like 3 different sizes of him. I can't really do anything with him because I don't even remember what I scaled him down to. So I just have a bunch of carcasses here. I definitely need more fails though, guys. Although there was that Gengar that I printed a couple weeks ago that I still have yet to look back at, and I probably should. Let's do Bamboo Studio. Let's do that. I'm just going to skip right to it. Is there a quiz at the end of this, guys? Oh, okay, there is a quiz. All right, guys, let's see. Let's see if you guys helping me out through all the troubleshooting has helped. I mean, I spent $350 on a P1P with AMS. Dude said it worked just fine. He lied. It was stringing with brand new filament. I replaced the nozzle and well, it prints like a brand new one, even though it's got 2,700 hours on it. Holy cannoli. Stringing with brand new filament? Okay, which of the following statements about Bamboo Studios is correct? Bamboo Studio converts 3D models into G-code instructions that can be recognized by your printer. That is true. Users can remotely control and monitor the printing process through Bamboo Studio. Isn't that through the Bamboo Handy? Bamboo Studio only supports 3D model files in the STL format. I feel like that's somewhat true. Bamboo Studio is a slicing software specifically optimized for Bamboo Lab 3D printers. I think that's also true. Only one answer can be selected. Okay, guys, I lied and said I wouldn't take the quiz, but here we are. I think I am going to take the quiz. C is definitely not it. I don't think B is correct either, because that's the Bamboo Handy then, isn't it? Bamboo Studio converts 3D models. Sorry, there we go. Oh, it's incorrect. That was not reading comprehension on my part. See, it is. Which of the following statements about adding support structures in Bamboo Studios is the most accurate? Okay, I properly read that sentence this time, guys. Support structures are only used to improve the appearance of the model and have no real impact on the print quality. False. Support structures are needed when the model has large overhang angles, greater than 45 degrees, or wide unsupported spans. Okay, this seems really accurate. Okay, support structures are mainly used to increase print speed and are unrelated to sagging or deformation. I'm going to say false. Bamboo Studios does not offer automatic support generation. False. I'm going to go with B. In Bamboo Studios, there are 3 models, a 3D benchy, a cylinder, and a cube. The cylinder is individually set to have an infill density of 5%, while the global infill setting is 15%. What will be the infill density of the benchy and the cube during printing? Holy cannoli. Oh. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what a global infill setting is. Is that like the preset? The cylinder is individually set to have the infill density of 5%. So I'm gonna say 15, right? Chat, let me know before I lock in on this on those answers. What will be the infill density of the benchy and the cube during printing? It's 15%, right? Because the individual cylinder is only 5%. Yeah, I'm locking in with 15%, chat. All of the above does not seem right either. Okay, submitting. Next question. In Bamboo Studio, if you set the overhang threshold angle to 60 degrees compared to the default 30 degrees, how will this affect the support generation? Okay, I gotta lock in with this. It's about supports again. The overhang threshold angle to 60 degrees. I want to say the number of supports will increase, no, chat? Please let me know if I should lock in with C. And no, Beardy, not all of the above. Benchy A leaves San Francisco at 5 a.m. and Benchy B leaves New York at 12 p.m. What is the airspeed of an unladen swallow? What does that even mean? It definitely increases, right? Okay. Maybe I am a little good at this, guys. Let me not get too cocky. It's only been like 5 answers. Okay. When using the fill tool to color the fine details in the crab model, which parameter can be adjusted to fix the issue of the fill range being too large, color overflow, or too small, not fully covering the area? Oof. Smart fill angle? I don't think I've actually done this before for the fill tool to color fine details. When using the fill tool to color the fine details in the crab model, which parameter can be adjusted to fix the issue of the fill range being too large or too small? There were lessons skipped to get to the quiz. That there were. Okay, I got verbal confirmation from Korea Ricebox. We're moving on. Which of the following statements about seams in Bamboo Studios is incorrect? I read that again correctly. Incorrect, guys. The back seam option is not suitable for models that require a clean and neat front appearance. Choosing a random seam position may result in irregular dots. I feel like that's true. Smooth curved models like cylinders typically show seams less prominently than models with sharp edges. I think this is false. A seam is a small gap that appears when the start and end points of a wall path meet on them. That's true. So I'm going to go C, guys. What do you guys think is the correct answer? And if I picked the correct answer, please let me know, chat. There's no E, Beardy. There's no E. I'm going to crash out. There's no E. Okay. Once again, confirmation. Okay. I did learn that last time because of this. So see, chat, I am learning, I think. What is the purpose of installing the Bamboo Network plugin? To allow remote control of the printer. I want to say that. That's true. If I get these all wrong, Korea Ricebox, I'm blaming you because you gave me the confirmation. To provide real-time video monitoring of the printer. I feel like both of these are correct. To enable cloud services and send print jobs to the printer over. Yeah, I think these are correct. So I'm going to say all three of these and not to shorten slice time. Spy on your room with the camera. That is C. I did put C. Okay, guys, I'm locking in and I'm not picking B. I don't think B is correct. Moving on. Which of the following features are supported by Bamboo Studios? Model cutting, adding supports, model scaling, surface modeling. Isn't this all above? All right, chat, let me know if I should lock in with all of the above. Providing my info to the government should be an answer. I don't think surface modeling. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't really know what surface modeling is. So, what the heck is? Can someone explain to me what surface modeling is? I don't think I've heard of that term yet. But I'm choosing model cutting. It's modeling surfaces, duh. But what does that mean? What does surface modeling mean? Organic shapes. Surface modeling creates a 3D object's exterior by defining and manipulating its surfaces, which is useful for 3D printing complex and aesthetic designs. See, I always thought surface modeling meant, like, for example, adding fuzzy skin. So that's why I'm confused. So that's a modifier, not a surface. Well, what's the difference between that then? Like, why does fuzzy skin not count as surface modeling if it's part of the surface of the print? If someone can please explain to me. Because so far, I think the overall decision is to leave out surface modeling. They are referring to 3D modeling. It's auto-generated rather than done by hand. I see. Okay, guys. Well, I'm locking in with these three then. Submit. Ah, okay. Like Fusion and Blender. That makes a lot more sense. This is a good question from Korea Ricebox. Is direct modeling equivalent to surface modeling? For models with curved top surfaces, which of the following options can help reduce visible top layer lines? The only one wall on top surfaces setting is not applied. That is definitely not true. Decrease sparse infill density. Now, why would that help with top layer lines? I don't think so. Increase the number of top layers. I feel like that would be the answer. Reduce layer height appropriately. So I'm in between C and D, guys. What do you guys think? Am I even close? Increase the number of top layers. If I feel like if I can only choose one though. Oh no, I can choose both. LOL. Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right. Once again, I did not read the multiple choice section. Okay. Ooh. Incorrect. God dang it. Okay, I did not get that one correct. Huh. One wall would help, but they are phrasing it weird. Is A even an option, guys? I would add D. Shorter layer height is more detail. Nope. Zombie, you failed me. Both were wrong. Actually, more walls would be better. I thought it would be top layer increase. So I did increase top layers. Just that one? Nope. Incorrect. Try again. But what would decreasing the sparse infill density do? Oh, zombie has spoken. 1, 3, and 4. Okay, I did not... Is one even... One sounds so fake. Only one wall on top surfaces setting. That's a setting, guys? I've never heard of that setting before. Incorrect, zombie. Incorrect. 1, 3, and 4 is incorrect. This one's tricky. You want more infill for more supported top layers, for sure. 1 and 4. We're really trying all the combinations now. But I feel like 3 has to be one of the answers, no? Oh, okay, guys. 1 and 4. 1 and 4 was the answer. I'm surprised number 3 wasn't an answer. All right, we're moving on, guys. I feel like that was a trick question. Using the slicing preview function in Bamboo Studio, which of the following common printing issues can be identified in advance? Multiple choice. Yeah, I'm surprised 1. What the hell is 1? What is number 1? Whether the filament color matches what is physically loaded. Whether the model's printing speed is abnormal. Whether support structures are sufficient. That's for sure. Check whether the previewed print path matches the expected result. Yes. Yes. All right, guys. I think it's 2 to 4. 2, 3, and 4. What do you guys think? Because this happens before, right? Oh, it's 1 through 4. Full send. Oh! Walls on your top layer, usually it's set to 1 for quality. Multiple walls look ugly, but on a curved surface, the top would look more consistent. Interesting. Okay, guys, I feel like we were only stumped on like 1 question. I think that hit just right. Like practical examples. I was pretty happy with that quiz. But hey, guys, I think I got a 9 out of 10. That was kind of fun. Should I just do the intermediate one just for giggles, guys? I'll actually read through the material this time. I thought one layer is more likely to show the infill. I do 3, so I get a nice smooth surface. I didn't account for that either. Curved. Off topic from Quantum Hailstorm. Off topic. Recently saw someone trying to sell a trash bag full of 3D printer poop and failed prints. So save those fails. It could be worth something someday. What do you guys do with it? Would you melt this down? I feel like I could. Does anyone? I kind of want to keep this though. Does anyone recognize this from when I threw this on the ground? My blood should be somewhere in here because I stabbed my hand when trying to ply off these supports. This is kind of meaningful to me. My first fail, actual big fail. Someone at a craft show was selling poop and sensory bags. That's kind of funny, actually. But chat, what would you guys do with this? I mean, I guess melt it down. All right, I'm gonna go to the advanced guide while I still have some time with you guys. So I have the beginners down. I've passed the beginner. That's great for me, guys. I'm gonna pat myself on the shoulder for that. We're moving on to intermediate. I think this is proof in the pudding that the advice that you guys have given me through stream has actually helped. I'm just lazy to print something right now, guys. Sorry. Launch Bamboo Studio and make sure you've enabled advanced in your interface. This will reveal a wider range of parameters for fine-tuning. That's actually kind of cool, Quantum. Oh, new vocabulary word term. Moire patterning. Ripple-like patterns appearing on the model's surface. Ah, okay, I do recognize this. I didn't know that there was an actual name for it. Moire patterning. I did print one Halloween thingy. This Pikachu candy bowl that's not nearly as big. I do want to find another cool Halloween print. Because this is a Pikachu pumpkin, supposedly. Oh, if you guys have like a designer to highlight that's Polymaker affiliated, that uses their scraps in an efficient way, please send them my way. Yes, this I actually had I had the stream help me configure this. I painted on supports, but I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't really think it made a difference. I'm so sorry, guys. One thing I do see that did make a difference was the seam that we fine-tuned together. Oh, for the North American fans, keep an eye out for tomorrow. We have a reminder email coming out with the Halloween bundle. I use all bamboo poop for packing peanuts. Shipping fluff. Is that the same as packing peanuts? I feel like that would be super, super dense, no? Typically when overhangs exceed an angle of 45 degrees, okay, we learned that in our last quiz. Yes, yes. Through chat, I have learned how to paint on supports with you guys. Thank you. I feel like that'd be a really fun email idea. What to do with poop. going to save that as an idea. Well, I guess I'll talk to you about it later, Pez. I would like some cool ideas on how to help you guys kind of recycle your poop, since I feel like 'tis the season for printing is coming up for everyone. I don't know what a support raft is. Oh, okay, this is what it's called. Especially when printing with materials prone to warping such as ABS. Commonly used support materials: PLA, PETG, PPA, ABS. Oh, this is cool. I've never heard of PVA before. Oh, a heat gun. I have used a lighter. We have to remember to toss those bags in the river before it freezes over. Recycle, reuse, stabby bag. I don't see pictures of you guys stabbing our bags anymore. Maybe it died. You know what, guys? I'm gonna go straight into the test and let's see how much I can do with no studying. Okay, I have had stringing happen many, many times. Insufficient contact area. All right, in Bamboo Studio, which two key parameters affect the difficulty of support removal? Single choice answer: sparse infill density and number of wall layers. Print speed and fan speed. I don't think this is it. There are cute ornaments that... Oh! I feel like that'd be such a fun idea for the holidays, Pez. I'm gonna write that down. Polymaker should be happy we stab our bags. We use the roll so fast there's no need to save a bag. Thank you, Nightcry. Thank you, thank you. And thank you to you as well, Pez. I got your Discord message. That's cool. Melt pet boodles. Okay, guys, I'm kind of stumped with this question. Which two key parameters affect... I feel like I just read this. Wait, you guys... Okay, I have heard some of you guys reuse the bags for like packing when you guys travel and stuff like that, which I think is pretty fun. Welcome, welcome. Yes, yes, yes. Soda bottles. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, I think Pez was the one who told me that she actually uses her reusable bags for like travel stuff. I feel like you could put toiletries in there too. I stabbed a bag, didn't get any satisfaction at all. They are such great bags for a lot of uses. To each their own, K2 Kevin. I just know some of y'all have a stabby feeling every time you get a new filament. That's one good way to reuse the bags. Which two key parameters affect the difficulty of removing support? I want to say this one. Okay, I got that right. I stopped stabbing bags because I accidentally ruin a resealable bag too often. When using dedicated support materials, What are the typical values for support Z distance and support line distance to ensure both get support and easy removal with a clean surface to finish? That was a lot. I want to say this. Let's go for it. It's not. Oh. Z distance set to 0.2 millimeters. Line distance set to 0. Oh, okay. Now I know. Set to 0. The surface of the white tower. I've actually never done multicolor printing before, so I don't know how well I can answer this. The spherical brush can be used to paint internal cavities and hard to reach recessed areas of the model. Triangle fill allows you to directly select and color individual triangle facets in the STL file. I feel like that's correct. The surface of the white tower absorbs residual artifacts, effectively preventing contamination of the model surface. I want to say triangle fill. It's not correct. Dang it. Is it A? It's B. The number of white towers changes according to the number of models. You were correct. It was B. What is the primary function of the flow ratio parameter in Bamboo Studios? Okay, perhaps I was not ready for intermediate yet, guys. To control the mixing ratio of two materials during multicolor printing. To fine-tune the actual volume of extruded molten material during printing in order to compensate for slight variations in filament diameter. What is flow ratio? To compensate for thermal shrinking of the material during cooling. To adjust the overall strength of the printed part. Maybe A. Let me read the chapter. Because I don't think I've read up about flow. Here it is, flow ratio. The parameter fine-tunes the actual volume of extruded molten during printing. Okay, I understand now. It's used to compensate for minor variations in filament diameter. Interesting. Yeah, I don't think I've actually went into the filament setting before. Pay special attention to the following parameters. I've never had to do this before. So it is the molten. D it is. I also don't know. New terms every day. The volumetric speed limit parameter in slicing limits the maximum print speed during path calculation. What is its primary purpose? To prevent warping during the printing process. To prevent the printer's fans from running at excessively high speeds. To prevent uneven filament color during printing. I don't think that's it. To prevent the print speed from exceeding the melting capacity of the hot end, okay, I'm going to go with that one. I feel like it's usually the long answers. When adding an SVG icon to a curved surface model, which option should you enable to ensure the icon conforms better to the curvature of the base model? I don't think it's horizontal text. I want to say it's use surface or distance from surface, so I'm going to go with B. Oh! Oh no, Mackay, what happened? I hope you're feeling better. Everyone send your thoughts and prayers to Mackay. It sounds like they were just in an accident. To convert a 3D text model into a recessed debossing effect, what is the key next step after setting the inset depth? What does that mean? 3D text model into a recessed debossing effect. What is the key next step after setting the inset depth? I don't think it's adjust the color of the text. Oh no, I was in one car accident when in Maryland to attend 3D Printopia. Oh no, so that's fairly recent. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you're recovering well. Very glad to hear that you're okay. I'm assuming your car was totaled. I'm wishing you a speedy recovery. Everyone send a W to Macite. Wishing you again a speedy recovery. I can't even imagine how injured you must have been during. So I'm glad to hear that you're doing a lot better now. I'm going to press increase the thickness of the text. I didn't get that right. Oh my god. I didn't even know you could do this in Bamboo Labs. So it was horizontal text. Ah, here it is. In the objects, list on the right, change type. So it is negative part. Dang it. Which of the following parameter settings can help prevent the print head from scratching the model during travel moves? Oh wait, Macite update. The seatbelts did a number on my body and 3 airbags went off, and the gas from them irritated my lungs. Oh geez. I can't believe this was on your way to attend 3D Printopia. Well, I'm glad that the seatbelt and the airbags were there. I feel like it would have been a lot worse if it weren't. Did you have any passengers with you, Macite? I feel like it's Z-Hop. It was Z-Hop. Which of the following statements about hybrid support trees is correct? The software automatically determines which areas are better suited for tree or regular supports based on the model structure. Hybrid trees combine features of both tree supports and normal supports. I think it's that one for sure. They minimize support material usage and reduce removal marks to the greatest extent. They have a more solid and stable structure with greater load bearing capacity. Let's go with these 3. B is not correct. Oh. I don't think it's A either. Oh. Dang, you still were able to check into your hotel and get food? I would have thought you'd have to go to the hospital right away. What a trooper to still check into your hotel. Holy cannoli. It's just D. They have more solid and stable structures. Dang. It's not D, Korea Ricebox. It's not D. Let's look. Tree. Hybrid? Where is hybrid? Support blocker, support raft. Tree hybrid combines features of tree supports and grid supports. The software automatically determines what. I knew that was an answer. I knew it. Let's do a. No. Ugh. Nope. Okay, the support automatically determines which areas. Okay. Gotta read it again. Dang it. Let's try A and B then. Oh, it was A and B. Which of the following methods can help reduce the visibility of seams on a model? For sure, fuzzy skin. Enable scarf seam and set the type to contour. Okay, that wasn't it. Scarf seam. Okay, fuzzy skin, spiral vase mode. I've actually never heard of that one either. Each layer does not have a defined start or end point. Okay, so it was only 2 answers. So it was enable. Oh, I guess all 3 then. The contour. Definitely not increase the number of outer layer walls. Okay. To optimize purge amount and printing time in multicolor printing, which of the following options are correct? I've actually still never done a multicolor print, even though my office does supply printers with AMSs. So let's see if I can answer this. Is this why people print in bulk? Oh. Optimizing white tower material usage and print time in multi-printing. Okay, so I did understand this. This is why people print in bulk whenever. So it is use larger layer height. I didn't know that. Increasing layer height reduces the total number of layers required to print the model. By using a larger layer height, not only are fewer layers printed overall, but the number of purge operations is also significantly reduced. Question, guys. If I use a larger layer height, does the print quality decrease then? Oh, well, increasing overprint also lowers vertical resolution. Okay, my answer was... My question was answered. Potentially resulting in loss of fine detail. Yes, okay. So, for sure this one. Use a larger layer height. Is it all of the above? Fine-tuning the flush. I don't think that was it. I think it was all of it, wasn't it? It was all of it. I'm talking about surface smoothness, Nightcry. Which of the following about the K value are correct? I don't know what a K value is, so I'm going to have to get this wrong to read it back. If the model shows sparse extrusion or under extrusion, the K value should be increased. Okay, let's read about the K value. Here it is. Which do not support automatic flow calibration, mainly can use accurate K value. Okay, guys, which one is this? A? No. Nope. It is recommended to use the step size of a 0.002. A smaller step size will generate more test lines, creating a finer k-value gradient, which makes it easier to select the most accurate k-value. Okay, I feel like D is correct. Or did I not read that correctly? Sorry, guys. Where was that section? The corners, low k-value, the corners will show noticeably bulging. The corners under extruded, noticeable bulging. Okay, for sure it's D. Hi, I am a fan of delicious flavor. Welcome to the stream. You're at the tail end of it. I'm on question 12 of 15. I've taken 2 quizzes now. I might need your help with the K values. I feel like these 2 are correct. If the model shows sparse extrusion or under... Okay, that's not either. Okay, we're moving on. What conditions must be met to use the Boolean... Oh my god, I don't even know what a Boolean operation is! Korea Rice Box, it was A, B, and D, actually. A, B, and D. More than one answer. Oh, I don't even know what a Boolean operation tool is. It's subtracting solids. Okay, that's good to know. 2 parts must intersect. I feel like that should be a thing for taking out. Yes, I feel like A. The 2 parts must belong to the same object. I don't think that's true. There must be 2 or more parts on the build plate. I think that's true. So let's go with A and C. Ooh. No worries. It's A, B, and C. 2 parts must belong to the same object? Ooh, okay. It is not A, B, and C at all. I am a fan of delicious flavor. Okay, it's not that either. So, I think I did A and C the first time. Nope. Is it just B? It's not just B. Okay, guys, so we've deduced it's not A, B, C. It's not A and C. Is it B and C? It's B and C, guys. What the heck? What's the, what types of the Boolean operation? Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one who was stumped. I'm glad you guys were stumped with me. Thank you. Honestly, that's what I'm trying to do because there's too many answers that seem correct. What types of Boolean operations are available in Bamboo Studios? Okay, so we just understood what Boolean was, so I'm going to do intersection, difference, and merge. All right. Intersection, difference. All right, we're reading it now. Union, difference, and intersection. Okay, union makes a lot of sense. Difference makes a lot of sense, and intersection. Definitely not merge. Okay. And it wasn't A through D Korea rice box. No merge, no merge. Which slicing technique can effectively prevent warping of a model? Last question. Multiple choice. Add a brim, set the brim gap model. I don't know if the brim gap model could. I think it's B for sure. Lower fan speed to prevent rapid cooling and shrinking deformation. I think A for sure also. I don't think the sparse infill matters, so I'm going to go with A and B, guys. All right. So adding a brim helps. How does adding a brim help? Well, I guess we're about to read that. Adjusting brim for better bed adhesion. But does that help with warping? Let's try A, B, and C then. Nope. D too? Lower sparse infill density? All of them. It is all of them. Okay, guys, this one was slightly harder, but that's more of a user error, not the test itself. It's just right. I just need to read more. Yeah, I feel like I'm better with practice examples. All right, guys, I'm actually pretty satisfied. I got most of those by myself. I think I was able to recognize most of the terms. I've actually used some of those terms in practice, so I'm kind of proud of myself, guys. I don't know, it's not a perfect score, and sure, I had to have you guys help me explain some things, but overall, I'm kind of proud of myself. I kind of recognize some of the issues I've had when thinking about my past prints. Thank you guys for joining me on another quiz. I hope you guys had fun answering them with me. I could see both of us struggling to get some of the right answers, and I'm really happy about that. It means that I'm not the only ones getting them wrong. Macite, wherever you are, if you're still in stream, again, wishing you a speedy recovery. Everyone who has Macite's contact, please wish them a speedy recovery as well. I'm glad you're okay. Praying you don't get into another accident at another 3D printing convention. Oh no, the accident happened trying to get back to your hotel. In the upcoming year, I hope you have a very, very safe time on the road. But yeah, please join Pez's stream in an hour. Hi, Kaggle Fruity. I'm so sorry we're ending the stream here. You missed me taking 2 Bamboo Labs test quizzes. Yeah, I had a lot of fun taking these again. Pez, I look forward to talking to you about some more creators to highlight. And again, if you guys have any more ideas for me, please feel free to ping me on Discord. Thank you guys again, and I hope to see you guys again next week. Bye-bye.